Well, let's make a start to stream. Hello, Drainer. It's good to see you. Normally I wouldn't be doing a stream today, but I mean, I'd have nothing else to do until this evening. So we're gonna do a bit of Skyrim. Not Skyrim, Witcher. Sorry, thinking of a title. It's not Skyrim. It's a place that looks a lot like Skyrim.
The ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse.
Yeah.
Was the key to finding the young woman.
Can't believe Geralt's being called the ugliest man alive, though. I mean, I've got to have one of my own shirts. Like, come on. Nice comfy shirt, honest. I'm not trying to get you to buy it, it's just the comfy shirt. I will say, the printing maybe not the best quality. I've had it since around start of the year. And yeah, whatever, soldier. Not wrong. Not wrong. Yeah, the print's starting to fade. I could probably have washed it better, to be fair. But like, it's a nice soft print. It's not like one of the ones which gets all tough and flaky and all that. Yeah, like, it's fine. If you want a shirt, then, I mean, for the price, it's a good shirt. Yeah, I don't think it was all that much, either. Like, I'm able to set the margins of what I want to charge for the stuff. And I'm pretty sure I'm charging, like, very close to the bare minimum for it. But yeah. We're not doing Skyrim, we're doing Witcher today. Because we're not doing Skyrim ever. We're just gonna go around doing a few quests in the somewhat Skyrim-y looking world, which is here. Red shirt for quality, yeah. Good quality shirt, not best quality print. That's what it is. If I ever properly thank you for the prime sub. Appreciate you complimenting my chicken as well. I don't have a chicken, but I appreciate the compliment nonetheless. Anyway, what was I saying? If I ever get a proper, like, thing up, what the parts? Fair you, Drader. Fair you. But yeah, if I ever do properly get a thing for merch, it's not going to be a free Spreadshirt. I only use Spreadshirt because you're allowed to set stuff up for free. Like, I didn't have to pay anything to set up custom merchandise stuff. It's nice and good. But yeah, I mean, I'm not big enough to really invest in getting a proper line setups. It's just how it is for now. Honestly, if you want a nice sticker, or like a coaster, with not my face, but like my profile picture on it, then, I mean, it does a good job. Like, I could certainly do a worse job. Also, we're fighting these muck people who I don't want to really pronounce their names, for what I feel should be an obvious enough reason. Might get the hat. If you're gonna get a hat, like, let me know in advance, and I'll see if I can, like, sort out some fancy embroidered hat instead. Because I feel that would last a lot longer, and honestly be a lot nicer if I could. I wouldn't think it'd be too hard to get an embroidered one, just find the right people to do it. I know, like, Stream Elements, like, you know, bot, they're able to do merch. It's just, I don't entirely know how to do it, because I think you need to buy premium for it, and then they just have a bunch of, like, higher quality merch. Like, it's more expensive merch, of course, with being higher quality. Look like a neckbeard. I don't think neckbeards wear, like, streamer merch, do they? I wouldn't have thought so. Like, I mean, I'll take your word for it. I mean, if it was merch with me in a maid dress, then yeah, definitely. Would you? I mean, I've not met a lot of neckbeards, but I'll take your word for it. I hope you're not calling me a neckbeard for that. Oh, we did something on our way through. We're doing well. Next, cross and Discord bots. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't honestly know why someone would want to buy, like, streamer merch. Like, I bought some of my own because, I mean, might as well. If someone else is going to buy it, I feel I ought to buy it as well. Not that anyone else ever has bought any. But still. I feel I ought to, like, at least pretend to care about my merch. But yeah, I can't see myself ever buying, like, something which is just like a logo or that. Which is essentially what my stuff is. Like, if it was something made, like, if you've seen some of the, I think it's the Game Theory merch, I think, correctly. Like, I think I saw some of that quite a while ago. They've got stuff which is actually decent, and it's not just a logo on a shirt. Your mate's merch just looks cool. This merch really ties by himself. Yeah, that's what you do if you're going to properly try and sell merch. You need to get a proper design. Thing is, I don't have any proper designs to really use. I might commission a proper design. I've got an idea in mind of something I could do. But I need to figure out who would get commissioned. Honestly, maybe. Make merch of. I mean, maybe that cat outfit. I don't want to spoil anything, but I do have like a picture in mind of what I'd want. I don't know how to put it into words too well. But I think it'd be a good time. I think it would. Thieves Job. Okay. But as a seal for winter year. Lovely. Thieves in the old war. That's what we need. We don't care about the rest of that. I mean, yeah, it looks interesting. All I'm saying is, like, as an example, it's something which isn't obviously just, this is Game Theory, this is where you bought it. Although I do think they have their logo in every. They do make an effort to make, like, actual pieces of clothing which are, like, good or unique or whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty sure some of it wasn't. Like, I don't know. I haven't looked at their shop. Give me a sec. I'm gonna tab out, look at their shop, so I can stop talking out my arse with this. Game Theory. Oh, I'll be honest. Yeah, it does look to mostly be their logo. I don't really care to sign up to a newsletter. You just get some, like, joggers. It's just got, like, some circuitry down your trouser leg. Okay, yeah, never mind. It's maybe not quite as good as I thought. Like, some of our things, I mean, are fine. But yeah, no. I might have been mistaken with that. We've got what looks like a Ben 10 watch. That's nice. Nerd merch Linus. I mean, I'll maybe look into it later if I really care. I don't personally, like, mind too much about the merch I have right now. I just want to have something there. But yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff you could do. I have an idea, but I don't know what exactly I do for the idea. The thing I've got in mind would work as a poster. I don't think it would work on a shirt or anything. Shameless promote a company that doesn't know you exist. It's not shameless. Like, you have plenty of shame. It's just adding on that little bit extra doesn't really do much to you, because you've got that much shame already. That's all it is, Draino. What's that? Why is there a pillar of fire on top? I'm confused. Also a bit confused at the marker telling me to go this way. Hey, hello. I was going to say Peter, it's not Peter.
What happened?
What happened, damn it, is that I fell and cracked me damn leg in two.
Stop whining, Peter.
I'm ashamed to hear it. Pull
Yes, sir.
yourself together, man. Worst case, Henrik'll whittle you a wooden leg. Old Ollah's got one, and you don't hear him complaining.
Old Ollah's also got lice, stinks, and leaks out of both ends. Yet he don't complain about that either. You two gonna help or no?
I mean, I'm assuming he was claiming on it, like the time.
We set out to light a fire
It's very nerdy, but it's
on
not
top of the
YouTuber
statue's
merch.
shoulders.
Oh,
For
very
own
sure.
glory and that of our
Yeah,
ancestors.
sure.
Looks like you succeeded.
Aye, but the fire went big so quick, Peter jumped back. Lost his balance.
Got lucky anyway. Could have broken his neck falling from that height.
There's a
This
statue.
what is it?
It's not
An
statues,
altar to
it's just a
God
pile of
and
rocks.
warriors. Any man
Like
who dares
flame.
climb it and light the fire gains the favour of the gods, fame
And an excellent chance of snapping his leg off at the arse. Are you gonna help me or are you gonna continue preaching?
I mean, medicine?
This celandine should help you. Won't mend your leg, but it will make it hurt less.
thanks. Our undying gratitude, that gets you.
The gratitude of a dying man in my case. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Shut it and show me that leg. Thanks again. God's
Look at
guide.
me, being a good person. This shit's just turned into a ranting YouTuber merch. I don't know a lot of merch though, is the thing. Like, I want to do something new for the channel, or the whatever you'd call it, but I've got no idea what to do. Like, I've got emotes. I don't think we need any more emotes, do we? We could maybe get like one for like celebrating, one for like raging, one for sleeping. Do I really care for any of that? I don't know if I do. Markiplier's Jacksepticeye, folk merches. I mean, again, I don't know
Come on.
what
now.
most of this merch is. I don't watch a lot of the main YouTubers. I think there's one YouTuber I watch has merch out, which he recently put out, and it's just like a mug and a coaster, and that's what he sells. Like, fair enough, but still. One for clogging as well, but do we need more emotes? Like, I feel I'm happy with what we've got. Like, would you want me to try and properly get merch set up? Is that a thing people would want? I don't know. I really don't. Only Pog, okay. I mean, I could get more emotes. The only thing about the emotes I'm not fond of is the way Twitch handles emotes. Because, I mean, you can have emotes available to everyone who's in your channel. You can have emotes available to followers at certain tiers. But you can't get, like, enough, like, in the tiered emotes or anything to actually be worthwhile until you become a bigger streamer. It's an odd one. An odd one. Anyway, we don't care about what you're doing. We're just having a run. All
Harpies
that.
got their nest here.
He's... like up there, maybe? What are we looking for here? I know there's supposed to be a nest. But your senses, do you help? No? I'm confused. What am I supposed to be burning? There's got to be a nest somewhere here. I don't think it's up there if it's a harpy nest that I think he just said. I don't have my audio over high, but I can maybe turn that up a bit. Then I'll be able to actually hear what poor little Geralt's saying. Because I couldn't make head nor tail of that. Yeah, like other things we could do is, like, current bit goal is for a new costume rather than the maid outfit. I have no idea what to do in that regard. That people seem to want a new costume back when I was doing Subnautica, and that's when I made the bit goal, so it's there. I do enjoy the idea of making merch and like, getting some proper stuff done, but like I said, who's gonna buy it? What an Atrix outfit. No, how about I just go opposite way? Just buy myself a gimp suit. Just dress up in
Harpies got
full
their
leather.
nest here.
Oh, that's the harpy nest. That's not just a pile on the ground. Of course you're up for it, Trainer. I didn't even need to question it. Same time though, I mean, no. I'm not. Like, that would be horrifically sweaty if it was a full gimp suit. Like, I want, if I'm gonna get an outfit, could it be something I can actually be bothered streaming in for longer streams? Like, that's something we need. Like, I could just invest in, like, some nipple tassels or something. Yes. Like, Twitch should be fine with that. Rather than an outfit, I just take my shirt off and stick them on. Oh no. I mean, it's a cheap outfit, it would mean I can invest the money elsewhere. But I like the idea of getting another, like, somewhat just over the top outfit, like dressing up as a cat maid. It's not over the top, it's just a bit out there. Like, it's enough to be funny. Like, I don't think anyone would be laughing at my expense in that. If I had nipple tassels or a gimp suit, I feel that might change. Hello. You're apparently in half now. Your friends aren't the quickest. Hello. Level's just 11, thinking you can stand up to me? Oh dear. Full outfit. Okay, I need to go have a look. Rockers hippie fancy. What on earth? What is this thing you found? Why did you find it so quick? Is this something you own yourself? Honestly. Yeah, I could be convinced. Oh god. I don't think I'm the right build to properly pull it off. Like, you need to a lot more muscle or whatever. But I mean, maybe. Maybe. I mean, you have up to $100 worth to figure out an outfit for me to buy. Like, once a bit goal's been reached, I'm gonna put in a thing in Discord just for suggestions. I'm not looking at the reviews. Right, I'll look at the reviews. If I just close, I just need to wait for it to open. Any second. In fact, if we're gonna do this, why not do it properly? Is this gonna work? Yes, it is. Webcam's in a really odd position. Let's move that down there. There we go. Not very many frames because I've got the game on in the background, so the webcam is looking really stuttery. I hope you can hear me fine. I'll just go back into performance mode. You can now see the screens, it's all good. That should be able to actually get you some frames. Like, what on earth? What is all of this? Very cheap. It fits me, got medium. That's a little baggy. Wig is pretty ugly and misshapen. Hilarious. Quick delivery. Like, why did you want this? I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, I want to get you your frames back and then get back to the game. Get a chicken sandwich. Look, I might be doxing myself slightly. I don't think you get my exact address, do you? From Amazon? I don't think they show the exact address. But even if it does, I mean, it'll be the address for... I don't care if they leak my city. I'm happy to save the city. Like, what are you gonna do if you know where my city is? Like, you're gonna find my room somehow? Like, I'm moving out of this place end of the month. What's it gonna do? Like, if I lived in a, like, smaller town or something, yeah, I'd care about that. But, I mean, what are you gonna do with my city? You're not gonna find me. It's fine. Like, yes, it narrows the search area, but still. As far as I see it, I've not revealed anything important. You're approaching rapidly. Wait, are you one of these, like, MILFs that was in my area? Oh no, Vera. I didn't know you were a metal. That might change things. Also, I can't bloody see. Can you see this? Let me just see now. This is why you don't go out into the woods at night. Not because of bears or anything, but because you can't see. Where the hell am I going? Apparently in some kind of a grove. Where is this? Oh. There's treasure. And level 27. Yeah, nah, we're leaving. We're not doing that. Goodbye. Oh, great. Steam's not loading on mobile data. I mean, I don't know what to do to fix that. Like, it should be working fine. It likes to be working fine on my phone. That's why I load this stream up on my phone. Just so I can make sure... That's not where you're going for. We need to get off. Just so I can make sure it is actually running and running somewhat correctly. Bloody guide telling me where to go. What is with this dotted line it's laid out for me? Why am I going down here? This is genuinely stupid. Why am I here? I'm in the middle of a pack of wolves. I hate the bloody marker that tells you where to go. I just wanted to go a little like a horse ride rather than using the fast travel. I really should have done the fast travel. Like this is stupid. I'm gonna Geralt. Okay, Geralt got stuck there for a second. He seems to be okay now. Okay. Murder the wolves. Feel bad. It sounds like I'm just murdering dogs. But there we go. Not that I know what murdering dogs sounds like too much. Think you fixed it. That's good to hear. You get to listen to my sultry voice even more now, Taylor. The seductive tones. The 20-year-old Scottish man. Which you've always wanted. Game I need to play is Total Chaos. Okay, send me a link in Discord. I'll have a look later because I will forget the name. Not on purpose, right? Like I'm bad at remembering from like stuff that happens in the stream. Anyway, murder these head folk here. Oh, murder another. Like they're allowed to hit me. I have like near enough infinite healing after eating a single piece of food. Like it's fine. I'm gonna heal off the damage we deal so long as it's not lethal. And it's not going to be lethal. Because we're dead. I honestly do think I want to take the shirt. I think we need it. There we go. Also, we have another jerk. It's a mod for Doom 2 that's completely standalone, so I don't need Doom 2. Alright, fair enough. Maybe worth checking out. Damned whale carcasses, Steiner Stefan. Either he's wrecked against rocks or he's left me high and dry. I told Anker up to bring the bastard into this. I don't know what to do. Who else would be willing to buy this sword? Maybe we ought to take it back to Care Patrol. Maybe Crack will laugh and let us all slide. Remember how it stank in the hut when that rat died behind Manda's bed? Well, it stinks even worse here. It's cold. Right back soon. Or even better, come. Horror game. I mean, I'm up for like a proper horror game. It's rare that I find a horror game which actually scares me. It's because I lack like any kind of emotions, including getting scared. But I mean, I'd be willing to do a horror game. I lack emotions. It's just I can't be bothered like overreacting like you know all those like YouTubers do. Like it's hard to scare me.
Don't eat so much. Why the spit not?
I think the best you could do to scare me is jump scares, but I don't count that as properly being scared. So, I mean, it depends me properly. Scared like a little bit. Oh, Drainer. You poor innocent boy. I don't know why you'd get scared of Phasmo. Phasmo's not scary. If you want a scary one, why not like have a look at the one I put into the... Oh, sir. No, I don't want to. I put one into the game discussion a little while ago. YouTubers that you're not overreacting. Maybe the YouTubers aren't overreacting. I always thought they were. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I put a thing in for like a kind of Phasmophobia kind of game in the games discussion in Discord. It should be the third most recent one, where you have to actually exile the ghost after identifying, which makes it even scarier.
Never crumble.
How do I get up there? I need to wait. I need to return it to Olaf, who's apparently up there. How do I... Okay, I've got a plan. Apparently you can climb up this. Okay, I'm Skyriming my way up. Spiritfarer. Spiritfarer. Let's see. Where is it? Game discussion. Oh, the game suggestions. The game suggestions, the second most recent, Ghost Exile. Still in early access, I believe. Could be worth keeping an eye on. I'll definitely check it out at some point. But it looks like a much scarier Phasmophobia. Because you need to actually, like, worry about getting hunted and actually exercise. Like, exercise is terrifying. Regardless of whether it's, like, physical or, like... What? Earth Geralt, you are quite the man being able to climb up here. It's not quite what I wanted. Well done. I want to get to the guardsman in there is all I want. It's not working. I think it's on the bridge up above anyways. it's fine. Just need to go around this way. Like, don't just joke on it because it's like cheaper looking Phasmophobia. It does look like a good game. Like, actually has like stuff in there that happens which are proper ghost events rather than some ghosty boy whispering in your ear. Like, it seems like it would be scarier. Like, there's a YouTuber I watch occasionally, like IGP. I'm gonna go have a look on YouTube. He did a video on it a little while ago. Still scares you. But Phasmophobia or like cheaper Phasmophobia?
Retrieve the property you lost.
Could you? Thanks be to Freya. Where'd you find it?
Northern part of the Isle, near the whale cemetery. Don't ask me how it got there, long story. At any rate, don't need to worry about the thieves. They won't steal ever again.
I watch iCut too, yeah, of course I watch iCut.
And I'll add a bit more from myself.
Who doesn't?
Could you'd not been found, I'd have had to wash the shame away with my own blood.
But you're not gonna get me with a joke that old. Like, come on. I may be a fool, but I'm not that big of a fool. Anyway, next quest. You care about this one? I mean, probably. I kinda want to do that. I don't really want to go punching people, because that is way beyond what I can. Fucking normie YouTube. Which part is normie YouTube? I'm confused. IGP? Is IGP normie? I didn't know IGP was normie. I mean, I'll take your word for it, but I didn't know that was the case. Like, a lot of people I watch aren't all that big. Watch Hero. I don't think I've ever seen a single Ben Shapiro's things. I think I've watched maybe 2 videos of Markiplier's. I've watched maybe, like, for a month or so, I watched PewDiePie, like, a little bit of Jacksepticeye as well for like a month or so. Like, I can't bother with a lot of bigger ones. Like, they try too hard. It's honest. I mean, name rings the bell. I can't place a single person to it though. Like, the name does ring a bell. I've definitely heard it. Also, while I'm here, hello, Smith. If that's your real name. Gwent. No, I need you to fix my stuff.
Need something crafted.
Once for 1 year daily, then got 36. Wait, what? No, I can't say I have watched that. Or even entirely heard of it, I'll be honest. Yeah, here, all my equipped. That's fine. Got, let's sell him some crap. Sell him some more of it. There we go. Doesn't have enough money, god damn it. Okay. Does he have enough money to buy anything? Let me guess. God damn it. Alright.
Farewell.
That's fine. That's fine.
What brings you to me?
I didn't mean to do that. I had my hands on the keyboard. I keep accidentally pressing E. Like whenever I come back to the keyboard after having my hands off for even a second. Oh geez. Lovely. They're all backing. Also, contract. And... what's the back? Well, excellent kites. Could be an interesting one. We like the sound alerts, so, like, don't get me wrong, sound alerts are lovely. Why did it tell me to go this way? Apparently a path just over here. Okay, that's why it told me to go this way. So, in this building?
Welcome to the home of Jarl Udalric of the Honourable Clan Brockford.
Greetings. Wanted to see the Jarl.
Enter. Jarl's still speaking to his seer, but they should finish soon.
One thing. Watch where you step.
How come?
Jarl's not too fond of
Ah,
light.
hello John. Yes, it's a Wednesday stream. Very observant of you.
Jarl must have dreamt another vision.
But I'm thinking that maybe I'll start streaming either Wednesday or Monday instead of Tuesdays. I'm not sure which day would be better.
And then a giant sea snake swam
Either
up
you have a
and bit my arm
preference?
off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, Jarl.
No, they demand a
Wednesday you're
sacrifice.
free in the evening,
I'm
so
sure of
Wednesday
it.
would be better for
It's
you than
time.
Draenor.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Monday would be better for me personally? I mean, I
Looking for
guess.
Ceres.
A little.
Heard she stayed here.
It'd be about the same, honestly, either
Aye,
way.
She was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
I mean, this guy
I say something
seems
You must
odd.
forgive the Jarl. Hasn't been feeling well of late.
Is he sick? He didn't seem quite right during Croc's feast, but...
Forgive me. I must go to him.
Where's Ceres? I've got to find her.
I don't know. Ask around.
Great.
Brilliant. I need to ask her.
That storm caught us in All's Bay? Aye, like it
Ask her, that's fine.
Ockham fell overboard and near drowned.
I mean, yeah, if I stream Wednesday, I'd be streaming 3 days in a row, but I'd be fine doing that, honestly. I wouldn't be bothered about streaming 3 days in a row. Like, that would be fine by me.
Greetings.
Really question of what other people we'd rather have. I mean, I can easily change before long, but still.
You weary traveler.
Just
Hungry.
for the time being.
Looking for Sarah.
Like seemingly Wednesday for Draenor.
Ah, you found her. Or near to. Lass was just here.
Know where she might have gone?
Took an interest in our Jarl. Asked about his childhood. So I told her to see Big Thora and Eirik.
Okay, we've got a lead.
Ulberg, Thora,
We're gonna go
and Eirik.
hunt a woman,
Years ago,
as
Eirik
you
was
do.
close with the old Jarl. Was the Jarl that helped him win Big Thora's hand.
Don't
They
hunt
lived toward
women.
the east end of the village.
As advice to take to heart. Don't
Take care.
just hunt
Bless
women
you.
down
And my
in the
blessings to
streets.
Ceres when you see her. Feeling any better?
I need to ask fisherman.
Sorry to interrupt.
You know anything
You need
more?
something? Come, let's have a pint and a chat.
For
But I'm
Ceres.
short on time.
You hunt women, do you,
Looking for a
Draenor?
girl
Well,
named Ceres.
I can't report you on Twitch for that, but just mind yourself.
Take care.
What's the chance that anyone here is going to know anything? You're apparently someone who's hot Ceres.
Lucky chap you are then. Truth be told, I'm taken, but village is brimming with lovely girls.
Oh, lovely, you say.
You say lovely girls?
Brilliant, we can bot patrol them.
Maybe one would be willing to show me around the island.
Well, there's Vea, lovely one, Cooper's daughter. Though, nah, she's got teeth like fish hooks. Now Deborah, there's a fine lass, teeth bang on straight. Though, there is a growth under her right eye. Maya's got a right dreamy face, if not for that bit of bone rot on her right foot.
I regret asking this.
When I give it a think, well, none of these lasses are really appealing.
Yeah, I'm looking for Ceres.
I'm looking for Ceres.
The skinny thing. Lovely doe eyes, true, and she's from an honourable house. But the lass is gaunt as a sapling.
I don't know where she is. And her father...
Ugh, tell Crack to calm down. No Skillige lass can perish in her own isles. All right, she was here a few hours. Went to find me man Eirik. Needed to talk, she said. They should be on the beach, t'other side of the aisle.
Thanks. Take care.
Good luck
Hey, time to
searching.
continue hunting women. Oh, this is Geralt's thing. You can smell a woman from miles off. That's what Witcher senses, of course. Of course. Now, since he's able to do that, he can bot patrol even more efficiently. It's brilliant. Nary a single bot will escape us. Still don't say nary anymore. I don't think we ever really have. Yeah, let's murder some drowners. Hello, drowner. I'm amazed they are actually called drowners and not the like muck people. Who, I mean, I had thought earlier this stream. I thought that was just like the local kind of drowner, like the non-continental version. I mean, I guess I could have been wrong. I mean, I probably was wrong, seeing how things are panning out. Just... Okay, I just want to kill you off. There we go. Hold up! Lovely. Level up means... Point them to here, I guess. Unless, do you care about any of these things? We can unlock a spinning attack. That sounds stupid. Get a bleeding effect. Alright. That's gonna take a long time to get. I'm gonna keep trying to go this way. Get better intensity. And reflect damage. And there we go.
Swimming like gulls around the waist heap. I'd be sure we showed them.
We seem to remember you sitting on that rock crying for help.
But if not for me warning, you'd be herring bait about now.
Yeah, sure. I need your part. again.
Once, maybe you can do it again.
Well, we'll have to think about it. Busy the day me fishing got nets to mend. No time to fight monsters.
It's not drowners this time. It's Ceres. I'm looking for her.
Aye, fine-looking girl. Can tell right away she's from a good clan. Left her sitting right here when I sailed out to bring in the morning catch.
Why do we all just assume that I'm, like, after, like, her, like, as my wife or something? Is that just what happens around here? You don't go looking for women unless you're planning to, like, get married or something.
She say where she was headed?
Wouldn't tell a stranger, but we did risk our hides together. Went to Udaldric's old family home. Yonder on the hill.
Brilliant. And apparently to see what she asked about.
She say what she was after, or just admire the scenery?
She asked about our Jarl.
Some kind of curse, right? What he's up to. No, just more of Jarl's family. Why would you ask the fisherman? Why ask the local fisherman about the Jarl? That seemed like an interesting choice. And hello, Roach. Get honor? There we go. I think Roach is the only woman Geralt in this line. Right? Like, not in a sexual manner. Where you go making assumptions about Geralt. But I feel like Roach is all he needs. Like, he's not needing any of these, like, Yens or Chris's or anything of that nature. What's actually, like, going by? Up there. Yep, do that, Roach. Nah, she's struggling a bit. Come on, just Skyrim your way up. Here we go. If the scenery looks like Skyrim, your horse can climb it. Those are the rules. I don't know why they're the rules, but they are the rules. But yeah, I can see why this is their old home. It's not in the best shape, is it? It's still like house shaped, but it's got a lot of holes.
Something seriously wrong here. Ceres. Passed out.
It's not
Gotta get her out of
looking
here.
the best. I mean, thankfully she was just passed out.
What?
Means you start God of War.
Where
I mean,
am I?
I guess.
Head?
I'll need to play that sometime, though, actually, because it
Got hit with something
came to
heavy.
PC, didn't it? Like this year.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich. The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago, half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on.
I mean, I'm happy to grab the sword. Why'd you go into
Why'd you
house,
go in
though?
there?
Like, there must be a good
I
reason.
wanted to help Ulrich.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
Oh,
It would have
just
if I'd only
loving
found the
that.
sword.
Yeah, the sword
the
is the
sword all
cursed
about?
object.
Brockvar, the ancestral sword of Udalric's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalric.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalric and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalric. But his father gave Brockvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skillige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
The Aki didn't come back then. Yeah.
Got a feeling
Alright.
this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear, or didn't want to hear.
Some folk on the isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
I mean, do you personally think he did? I'm
What do you
assuming
think?
not.
Did Udalric kill Aki?
He's trying to help
Don't
Udalric.
jump to any conclusions. But I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now. Powerfully so.
And it could have something to do with that sword.
And you're thinking the sword's a cursed object or something to lift the curse?
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
So Aki's after
So
revenge?
you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die.
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brockvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why.
Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question.
I'm gonna grab it.
I'll get it.
Good.
Really?
I don't even need to, like, suggest
I
it.
can go see Udalric.
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Yeah. Is this gonna be Ghost of Father, maybe? Find the key to get into there. I'm assuming we need to go down, right? Key to cellar. We do also have a chest. Ah, boo! It's water! That's all. Okay. I'm assuming out here is not anything good, right? That's absolutely nothing of value. Open this though. Like, if you will, Geralt, there you go. And ladder. We are. Ah, I got a fright brainer. Can't believe it. Saying boo like that. Is that blood dripping on it?
What is this about?
Okay, so there's definitely something going on down here. I can't say I quite know what it is. There's something. What's a him? That doesn't sound like a fictional creature I know of. It wasn't marked as, like, evil. Maybe it's just one that just likes to play tricks like a godling does. Yeah, I'm not able to climb up there and... Oh, goat. Yeah. We got the sword. What now?
Did you find the sword?
I mean...
I found it. Let's go.
So,
After you then.
what's a him though? Like,
You and my da.
a H-Y-M I think is how it was spelled.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer.
I don't train on you now, John. It was your aunt's house, wasn't it, you were going to?
Be your mother.
That you and Yennefer had already met?
Remembering correctly anyway.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease. The calm and the quiet.
Yeah.
Foreigner, what's your step?
So, we've got this sword. Is this sword going to actually do anything? So I had, like, something dripping on it. Something that was dark. Quite possibly blood. Seems quite ominous. A bit worried. What is the ghost?
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing.
Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Thanks, Sarah.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember?
What happened to your hand?
Exactly.
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skillige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
Okay. And the voices
These
then.
voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
This is about
More
your
likely
brother,
this is somehow
I'm
related
guessing.
to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
I wouldn't be too
Let
afraid
me
of
help
it.
you.
It's
I
fine.
promise to do everything I can to keep
Come on.
from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Not the right moment for Titanic, but
By the
here.
mouth of the bay, current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there.
Is it?
Aki's ghost won't rest until
I'll take
Brokvar's
you,
return to his
Marvin.
remains.
No. No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything?
Does this
to help
guy like have a
recognize him?
hat, but
Something he was
doesn't
wearing
seem
that could
to
survive all
fully
this time
exist?
underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough.
Like,
I'm off.
you can see that on his head, right?
Remember me, Jarl?
Occasionally. He's got like a crown in his head. Something.
Forgive me.
You can
God
vaguely
speak.
see it. You get a better view of his hat? No. I swear he's got something which the lighting's interacting with on his head. I could be wrong. I could be just going a bit mad. That is a definite possibility. But there we go. Let's go find Aki, I guess. Is his body found and just buried? I'm assuming. Or... no, I might just be down here. I'm going mad at it. Oh, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I'm used to going mad. Well, I will do the sit trainer. There you go. Anyway, time to murder these folks, because they might be involved. The, like, fancily named drowners. Oh, slightly fancier named drowners. Not that fancy aesthetic. I can't really call them by their actual, like, title. Because Twitch might get angry. We've got one which is just a drowned dead. That one's fairly not. I can say your name. That's fine. Pretty sure these guys don't like fire, by the way. Maybe now's the time to test out the alternate casting for... let's see, how's this gonna work? A flamethrower. Alright, that's how it works. I mean, that seems to do a relatively good job. I killed them quite well. Alternate casting out. Oh no, there's no such thing as a soap in this game. Ouch. Like, come on. You should know this. Now we get a note. Good mask marks spots, not just any fool can find the treasure. Crooked mast.
Must be the place.
That must be... That must be the place we're needing to go to. Crooked mast. What exactly is a crooked mast? Like, is that a mast that's in the water and fallen over slightly? Or is that just a mast, like, been planted in the ground somewhere? Like, got a mast there. That's crooked. But I don't think that really marks a spot, does it? Unless I'm supposed to stand from him and like go out in the direction the mast's leading. The mast's pointing over this way. That's it. A siren. That's not ideal, but is this what it's pointing to? Yeah, that is all it was. Alright. Fair enough. And where exactly do I put the sword in here? I can't fight in the water, I don't think. Unless I use the crossbow, which I'm not planning to do. That looks to be the skeleton. There we go. Sword has been placed with it. Out we go with the water. And we can ignore the sirens. That is fine. Well, I do feel I should test this.
Wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalric.
Does that just kill them? I'll look to kill that siren in one go. Like that. Okay, I should really do that a lot more often, shouldn't I? Like, when we're fighting. Look, I killed some women. I shouldn't look too much because they're mildly naked. My aim's not bad, it's just I don't know how to aim in Witcher. Like, it's not the easiest. There is travel speed and there's like an arc to it. Like, how do you hit? Like, is it land quite where you're hitting? Or where you're aiming? Yes, Drainer. Of course. You're not saying that about any of the drowners. Only about the sirens. Can't believe it. I mean, I can believe it, but I can't believe it. Very believable, in fact. Alright. Since we are up here. Just do that. Are we able to loot it? No. Are we able to loot this one? No. Okay, I'll maybe stop. We need to decimate the local rabbit population. That's fine. Sounds like it's gone badly.
Why'd you do it?
What is this?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
What did the gods,
What did the gods want?
really
Exactly.
want from this?
Remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought." And they told you this
When did the
just
gods
on the way
speak?
back?
Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
So the gods aren't
The gods speak from
really
the shadows, you said.
fond of
Is that why you
light.
don't allow any lights in here?
Myself.
In my dreams, at times
I'm
I
a
see
man
their
of good
form
night.
when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
Yeah, they're always wanting you to
Gods
suffer.
always demand you offer them your suffering.
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
Yeah, Sarah, so I don't think this is the brother doing this. Something else tormenting him.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that
Plus
haunts
it's
him and tortures him.
like, did you not see the shadow just there?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
Yeah, see, there was something on his head as a model that casts shadow.
Know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
I just somewhat figure it out.
Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work, in theory.
There's Witcher's Way where we just
Witcher's
learned that.
bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It
Her
won't be an
romance.
easy
I
fight.
hope so.
What's
I'd
this
rather have
for?
her than Trisser,
They
yeah.
say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Well, maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, it's hard to protect the
Udalric
man.
might not survive an entire night in the Heim's
Like her,
lair.
I like her because of the tartan sash she's got. You do not see that, like,
Udalric.
what,
No,
across
that
her.
would be losing its host. But
It's a lovely
Udalric
little
just
tartan sash.
expire.
She's the only character who wears
The
tartans,
house will
as
summon
far as I'm
painful
aware.
memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you.
Yeah, but that's something, like, Yen and
what
Triss
about
have in
the other
plenty. Don't you worry, Dreamer. If it was that, I wouldn't be so
The
happy to
Heim's a
stop
demon,
Patrol.
and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't
Okay.
tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of
Trick's gonna be
anything,
difficult,
we can
I
always
feel.
try the Witcher's way.
Okay, let's try tricking it. That's fine.
Trying the trick can't hurt.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
Let's just go.
reason to delay.
I'll give her like a slight murder, but not a full murder when we're up there. Like shove her off a cliff.
Let's look around.
Touch the house and find a way to drive it. Oh, okay. Now, Geralt probably doesn't have a license. It's gonna find it hard to do any kind of driving.
Solid craftsmanship. outfitter must have been from the continent.
Bad news for her. What's that tartan not actually hers? Did she end up dying at the end of this? Like, there's a few things.
An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
Oh no. What is she doing? Can't romance her. That's terrible news, you're not wrong.
Come
You
up
don't
with
have the
anything?
thoughts
Yes,
patroller.
I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Alright, sure.
You know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
She's just gonna shove me off the cliff, isn't she?
I'm ready.
Alright, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Wait, what is happening? Yeah, where's the path?
Over there! She's running to the old house! Grab her!
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
Oh god. Baby in the oven. There's not been enough child murder. Oh no. Oven baby. Lovely. Oh Christ. And then we need to murder these people, do I? Alright. Sure. I feel murdering these people is about as bad, isn't it? Like, I guess it's not child murder, it's just regular old murder. Wow. Hooray? I'm hoping that wasn't the real child. I don't know why. Okay, it wasn't the real one. That's fine. Or maybe it was just twins. My name's Child Aki after his brother.
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
Is that it? Leaving now? Seems so. That means that worked.
It's
over. Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go.
The back of the oven would have been hollowed out then.
Free?
Had like a... like... back to work to it? I don't know.
Voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
Don't worry, it'll
You're
pass.
disoriented, but
It's
don't worry,
fine.
it'll pass.
You'll
I
see.
feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
There we go. I guess that's it. I'm wondering if he's
I'll go
actually
with you.
gonna
He
survive.
seems confused.
Are you just gonna
Good
stay here
idea.
for a bit, then go back?
What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy.
Yeah, fair enough.
And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Why do you care about
What is it with
Yen?
you and Yennefer?
Like, I'm very
Mentioned her
confused
several
here.
times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skillige, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger. Though I will admit you're not all bad. You trusted me, a complete stranger nearly. Few would have had the courage.
I appreciate it if you didn't
Yeah.
tell everybody in the Isles. They'll think I enjoy being dominated.
Oh, Geralt.
Farewell, Geralt.
See you, Ceres.
The cat romancer. That's a real shame. I'm just gonna quickly go into here. Oven's got a false back to or something. Surely. Yeah, because that door is now locked. Fair enough. Yeah, because that would lead into that next room. You got into banger. It's okay, Freya. That wouldn't have happened on stream regardless, because we're not gonna have any of that on stream. Probably not off stream either. I don't like playing the stream games off stream. I always feel bad doing that. Just fun jumping. It's fine. Alright. Maybe this one? Probably this one, yeah. That seems like it may be an important thing. You, hello.
Witcher,
Yes, I'm a witcher. That's good, you didn't actually need anything. I'm gonna go sailing about. Like, where do we need to go? Down there. There's a lot to look at while out sailing. That one's out in the middle of the ocean, so I kinda wanna go get that. You know what, I'm gonna do this other quest. I'm gonna go have a little bit of a sail about. See what happens. Other than us probably drowning. That screaming I just heard? Might be screaming. Something. It sounds like maybe a banshee, maybe? Up the mountain? Or... a mountain? I'd say it's a mountain enough. It doesn't seem like it's coming from a real person. Could be, though. Just be this, like, Jarl's son, just screaming to himself in the mountains. Very feminine voice, if that's the case. I mean, he's allowed to have a feminine voice. He used to say he needs to be completely manly. A castle over there. Which direction am I? It would be a castle. Okay. It's interesting. The romance screaming woman. I mean, maybe. It depends if we can. Okay, in here. A siren. Multiple of them. I can't romance multiple women at once. That's not gonna work. But, ooh, there is a giant. To get meat from the sirens. Interesting. Sharp senses, this giant. How has he survived here for so long? Is the main question, bro. Because giants apparently had gone extinct. Is there a cave that's hidden away, maybe? I mean, I'm assuming we need to go inside of here, right? Got a person singing. It's all good. I can't entirely tell where we're coming from if I'm not out in the open. Here we go. Got one on the ground. What do you do with women on the ground? You just thrust your sword to them, of course. Silver swords are sirens. Any second they'll come try and grab me again. There we go. And stab, stab, and stab again. One more. And I missed that one. And I've got a crossbow, so I could just, like, shoot you probably. Right. There we go. Whack, whack, whack again a bit. And, god damn it. Back into air. I can't aim quite straight up, but there we are. And finished off. Lovely. Able to romance and Void Raider. I do apologise. You.
I know that song. What are you doing here?
Look, man. Another one. And so many times I've told him. What's that you say, Wilfred? Right you are. They never learn. At least this one heard a song before he died.
He's being kept alive because he sings. Is that what's happening? I'm assuming that's why the giant spared you.
Spare you?
Me and my crew and the sirens. We're helping him build a longship. I sew the sails and run away at times, and then the sirens fly out and bring me back.
Why does he need a ship? Where does he want to go?
Promise not to tell no one. I trust my men to take the secret to their graves. But you?
Promise, won't tell anyone.
Fine then. The giant's going to sail her out to defeat the gods come Ragnarok. The final battle for the world's end. She'll soon be ready.
Am I allowed to help make the ship? Yeah, are you getting fed like
Not
people or
much game
what?
here, but I saw the giant give you food. Where's he get it?
Don't know, don't ask. Food suits me, suits my crew.
Over there, on the ground. Hand's got bite marks on it.
What? Where? Wilmar, damn it. You're supposed to clean up. Couldn't keep a secret if your life depended on it. We had a choice. Had her starved to death. And I didn't force anyone. You know, whole crew voted in favor.
Ah. Alright, and you ate your crew then.
Who were these men?
My crew? They swore never to leave me. Kept their word. Tall one's Wilmar, Wilfred's to his right, and the lad with the stutter's Wilhelm.
Mine's very much gone mad.
And your crew. Stay.
We cannot leave. If we ventured it again, the giant would kill us all. Like he did the others.
Interesting.
I'm looking for
I
Hjalmar
want
on
to make
Crete.
the giant's
Word is he
boat.
came to this isle with a crew. Aimed to defeat the giant.
Oh, aye, saw him. As did Wilmar.
Sure it was him?
Wilmar's got eyes like a hawk. They stood where you stand now.
Where?
Poor shape they were in. Neath the red, Folin, Viggy. And just between you and me, that boy's not quite right in the head. Oh, the young on Crete was here too.
Is this recent?
Remember when this
Maybe?
was?
When what was?
When Hjalmar on Crete was here with his men.
Oh, that? No, I don't remember. You might ask Wilhelm, though.
Maybe we should ask
They
them.
say
Well,
where they were headed?
Did they, Wilmar? Oh, aye. Aim to make camp in the old guard tower. Easy enough to find. Stands in the middle of a valley. Garden, absolutely nothing.
and are we gonna try and save
Come
him?
back for you once I found Hjalmar.
Sound awfully sure you'll find him? Maybe you can kill the giant while you're at it, all on your own. They're the same to a man, aren't they, Wilhelm? All think themselves immortal.
Gotta go. So long.
Hey, if you really aim to return, mind bring me some solid twine. You're like to find it in the village. And nails. We're short on nails. Can you remember that? Nails and twine.
I'll remember.
Nails and twine. Do I have nails and twine? I'll probably have twine. I have nails. It's not in there. In crafting. Let's see. I have nails. I have bread. I have cotton. That's twine. That's twine. I mean, can I just give it to him now?
Look there, crew! Whitehair's returned! What brings you to us?
I've got your nails and twine. Or, okay, I can't. Okay, that's a shame. I kind of want to give him stuff they wanted. Or him stuff he wanted. I'm saying they because he's got his crew with him. But yeah, that is a bit of a shame. We have a chest right in the back over here, though. A couple, apparently. Anything we can eat from the chests? Take some alcohol, we can take some more alcohol. And yeah, is any of that good? That's not really. I should take timber, though. That's crafting supplies. That could be useful. I don't see this boat moving anywhere anytime soon. Like, is the world meant to flood or something? There's this big gate over there. Is this supposed to be like a dry dock, maybe? I'm a bit confused, I have to say. I mean, we'll figure it out. That's fine. Okay, what this way it would seem. Then by the guard tower, the middle of the valley, is apparently just here. Oh.
Delmar's encampment. They were attacking back. As if he fell from a height.
He's going into the air, perhaps.
Severed artery. Bled to death in seconds. Didn't even manage to draw his sword.
Something
Taken by surprise.
Surprised
but they
them.
fought off the attack. I need more clues. Search the perimeter.
I mean, anything like up top? Very much doubt it, but there could be. Seems footprints.
Came through here. Separately. These tracks are older. Somebody left the camp before the attack.
Is this how we find Hjalmar? I would imagine so. Keep on going through this path. Like, if they went through, like, before the attack, would have followed the path, right? No, apparently not. Oh, sweet. Okay. That's interesting. There's not much of a path here. I actually use my Witcher senses, although...
Landed smack in a Necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these Skilligers.
They managed to murder some monsters then. Interesting. Then they continued. To where? I see some stuff, like an arrow? That is an arrow.
Didn't come back for his arrows.
Was he in a hurry? Was he running from something? Was he needing to get back quick enough? Maybe? I've completely lost footprints. I've found more
Necker slowed the
signs.
pursuer.
Why am I going up to Upland Village? Also this.
Archer was
about-
determined to kill him. Wonder why.
Okay. This is an interesting
Got hit
place. That archer, was that the Hjalmar, or is that someone after Hjalmar?
Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further.
Then they're going to be up by that, I would imagine. Or down. Just heard something over that way. And yeah, looks like they're down. There's a cave below us. No. It's Hjalmar romancing the giant. There's a chance.
Archer finally caught up to him. Now where'd that archer go?
Who Hjalmar is the main issue
Archer
here.
was wounded too.
Like, that might have been Hjalmar who we just passed, who is dead. Well, I should drop a seed. Got a nice throw, that's fine. I'm happy enough dropping a save here. If it's ice, like usual elements and whatnot, just light him on fire. There we go. That probably helps, right? I don't know if it did. You can't hit him in the back, that's for certain. Hit him in the face, that's fine. He'll take a lot of damage. I don't know if I have to fight this guy, I probably don't. I will. That's them on fire. Slightly. Or they were. Come on. I can take you out. It's gonna take a while, these trolls have a lot of health. I should be able to manage, he's not particularly tough. And a bunch of whacks there. Now back away. Whack again. Back away. Now we burn the poor lad. Then apparently get poison. Poison's gonna do a good job as well. Damage wise at least. Burn him again. Yeah, this is just gonna listen to repeat, isn't it? Like, he's not really changing anything up. I just wait for stamina to come back. Then he slowly dies. Come on. Any minute now. Any minute. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ice throw. Anything useful. It has just occurred to me. Are either of these things we need? Yes, that one's not one we need. Switch that with that. We can now use a flamethrower more efficiently. Thank you for that, Greener. Alright. Another ice throw, god damn it. How many of these things are there? I hope just the two. But there could be more. Burn you. There we go. How close am I completing it? I don't know. We've finished the main quest in Skillige. We've not met with Ciri at all yet. So I think we're not quite halfway. I'd say maybe like a quarter to a third. Then we'll need to decide if we're going to do any of the DLC. Because I mean, I hear the DLC is as long, if not longer, than the base game. So I might want to give it a miss. I'll need to see. We can always just give it a miss and then vote as Witcher DLC being separate to the normal Witcher stuff I have been doing. Because I mean, people might want to see that. I don't want to just drag out the game for too long, in case people who didn't want Witcher want something else. I'll be switching the Noita vibe to something else on the Sundays. I've got a couple ideas, I'm just deciding which one though. We're murdering this troll. Not too easily, but we are murdering it. It's definitely burning. God, it takes an awful lot of damage to kill a troll though. I do feel bad as well, like we've met some really nice trolls that I've quite enjoyed like talking to. We're not able to talk to these ones, apparently anyway. Which is a shame. I would have if I could. Yeah, down it goes. I have like a weakness. Imagine they do, right? Maybe Draconoid, Elementa, Hybrid? Not Hybrid. Ogroids, it's got to be it. Nice giants in here, vulnerable against Quen. Vulnerable against... Just shield against it. Who's a troll I enjoy talking to? I mean, there's many Draenor. Like, there's a person back in Velen, or a troll back in Velen, who thought we were part of the Redanian army. They were a lovely one. They like asked me to go get some paint so I could paint the Redanian crest. It was a good time. It was a good time. What else do we have? We had 3 trolls who wanted shoes. They are quite a nice set of trolls. We had one in Dijkstra's Vault. Like, there's a good amount of trolls who are like relatively fine to, I guess, talk to. Like, they're enjoyable. There's also you, but I mean, you're not enjoyable, so that's not part of the question. Poor you. Poor Draenor. It's okay. I know you're a troll.
Lost a lot of blood.
That's all.
Couldn't have gone much further. Must be one of Hjalmar's men. Now where'd that archer go?
Am I supposed to investigate this? Is that all I
Dragged him
do?
into the cave. Wonder if he's still alive.
Okay, that's all I had to do here. Look at the footprint. Like, I was a step ahead of the game again. In terms of being able to do anything. I very much doubt he's alive because I've killed the trolls. Could be though. Like, there is a chance. But off this direction. This leads out somewhere. Can I ard this? No. No, that's just like a covering then for kind of a door? It's not really a door, is it? Maybe it's the trolls. If it's a door. Reminds me of a good, like, riddle joke. I don't know what. When is a door not a door? It's a jar. A jar meaning, like, slightly open. It's a terrible joke or riddle or whatever, but it is one of them. I still don't know whether it's supposed to be a riddle or a joke. And I am literally just running in circles. Right, where am I going? Up this way. Head north, so up to this castle. Castle. It's a bit different to the rest of the architecture here, isn't it? I don't entirely know what we're getting up to over here. I do know the harpies are going to be a pain to fight. Like a nest nearby, or like they not particularly have much going on. Murder harpies, come on, this is fine. We're not going to deal a lot of damage. Harpies generally don't. If I hide by this cave, they can't really get to me too easily. Yeah, that's good. One of them is just screaming. That's fine. Light it on fire slightly, and finish it off. There we go. Bye, Harpy. You have a nest up here. There's a lot of you. No? No nest. Alright, I'll just murder you all anyway. Got one. Got who's the next? Looks like it might be you. Oh, got another. You're apparently the next one. I didn't quite get the timing right there to finish him off. But you can just do that instead. There are a lot of these harpies. Come on. Just murder another. It's going well. One of them managed to escape into the air, but we can just, like, finish that off when it comes in next. Fall off the edge, Geralt. That would be bad. I want to murder the harpies is all. I know I've not been asked to murder them, but I want to. They attacked me. They had the gall to think they stood a chance. Oh, there's another one apparently taking interest. Yeah, I'm not bothered to wait for it to come down. Like that'd be stupid. If it follows me further, so be it. That's fine. If it follows me further, get out the silver sword. There we go, another's down. And any second, this guy will come down. There we are! We've murdered a bunch of harpies for no good reason. Really do feel accomplished whenever I do that. Also found just some generic flowers. That's quite nice. I know about generic flowers were a thing in this. We've got a purpose later, but it marks a quest item. But maybe they have a purpose. Is this like Elven, maybe? This place? It's definitely not like your typical Skillige architecture. So what is this? It seems like Elven from the name. What have I got up to? I've run past where I needed to be, so I should really go back. But I'll come back and investigate this. I have to. Also, apparently there's a harpy who survived. There we are, we pop back in. Let's see, can I hit it? Flying over there. Almost. Almost hit it. Almost again. It's really hard to tell if this is even possible. I don't know what the range is in this crossbow. I should be stopped just fooling around with it. It does want to attack me though, which is nice. I do love a woman who's willing to attack me. Or at least Geralt does. I'm sure. Maybe get good. But it's probably not even, like, possible to hit it from that far away. Like, with the drop, I don't even know if it's in range. Like, don't be silly, trainer. You're not fooling me. You look at that. Why is there apparently a path down there? That doesn't look like a path to me. I'm supposed to investigate. Bad at games. I would never. I am amazing at games, clearly. Find the man captured by trolls. Were trolls underneath here? Trolls aren't underneath this. Trolls are in there. Oh no, the game you're wanting to play get delayed. I'm sorry. That's not good. I should also do that. Not that one. This one. Go. Man captured by trolls. It does point me up this way. What on that? Our game set in Hong Kong. Alright. Could be an interesting one. I don't really care too much about cars and such myself. But, I mean, I can definitely see the appeal of those games. Even if it doesn't appeal to me directly. What am I looking for? Fake man. Ah yes, fake man. That you say to a person who dresses and streams in a cat made outfit. Like, of course, fake man, right here. Oh, of course. Where the hell is this man I'm looking for? It's got to be further down, doesn't it? Don't jump off the edge, Geralt. That would be bad. All the path around. It's probably in here, I have to guess. A torch out. Chance of him being friendly. I mean, apparently quite high. Oh, whoa.
Cooking something?
Huh? Cookie? Hey, you there! Help me! Water's getting hot! Shut it!
I need that man.
No, we went home and from mirrors. I figure riddle.
Okay, let's do more riddles then.
Man, then. If I win, I take him with me. If I lose, I'll jump in the pot too.
Good! Good! What? Riddles! Why? No bubble! First riddle. Lots eats, lots drinks. Big he be, steps big he bash.
The eats and drinks is big. A clock, right? Oh god, it's a troll, right?
Of course.
Good, troll. Now you ask.
I'm light as a feather, but even a troll can't hold me for long.
Come on. What is it, Geralt? On E. Come on, trolls.
Riddle hard, human cheat.
I won fair and square.
Stupid riddle.
What was the answer for?
Feather. Troll not hold. Not this.
Oh, brilliant.
Can you walk?
I'll manage.
Let's get out of here.
There we go, I guess. You found a nice shirt in here? Confused at that.
You alright?
Never go in a sauna again, long as I live. Other than that, I think I'm fine. You saved my life. How can I thank you?
I'm looking for Hjalmar.
Hjalmar? Curious where he is myself. Him and the whole crew. Something must have happened. Otherwise he'd have come looking for me after I went missing that night. I know he would have. Wait now. Why are you looking for Hjalmar?
Right. Where do you think the ice giant
Any idea where
was?
Hjalmar
He's
thought
thinking
he
of a
might find the
different
giant?
giant.
Learned where it has its lair, in the caves above the village. Hjalmar decided the best way there would be to cross the lake. Viggy the Loon insisted he knew a better way, through the mines. But none of us fancied strolling into a monster pit.
And yeah, I came to help to
Croc sent me here to find Hjalmar. New king will soon be chosen on Ard Skillige. Everybody's waiting for the young Oncrate's return.
So it started already. Hjalmar, ruler of all Skellige.
Doubt he's cut out for it.
Hjalmar's
I bring
irresponsible,
you water.
stubborn, and heeds no
What
counsel.
do you mean by water plots? But I'll do the
Born
sip.
leader. Been mates since we were lads. With him, man, Ceres.
Ceres has put forth her claim to the throne as well.
Ceres? But she's... Well, she's...
I mean, she's a bit like her father, honestly.
Father like daughter.
What about Crack? He support her? He let her set off on some daft quest.
Wasn't thrilled, especially since Ceres set out without telling him.
Nor did she tell me. Where'd she go? Who'd she take
That's
with her?
already done it.
Speaker Og, and no one.
She went alone? Damn the dogs! If Hjalmar'd only... Has she come back? Do you know?
Yeah, she's back. Did what she set out to do, too.
Thank the gods.
Yeah, did you get separated by the attack, or...?
The watch for the night. Saw Egnar of Pharaoh steal Hjalmar's Hornwall horn. One he uses to drive away sirens. Bugger snuck out of camp. I followed him. No idea what got into that ginger head of his. Told Hjalmar not to take him with us 1,000 times at least.
And? You catch up to him?
Aye. In these caves. Bastard screeched so loud he drew the trolls. Thought the buggers would eat me right then. Dropped me in a marinade instead. Decided I was ready to cook today. Would have been the end of me if not for
Put him in a marinade. Oh, I love trolls so much. They're brilliant.
Think I know enough. So long.
Wait. I'll go with you. Luckily the trolls didn't use my bow for kindling.
Archer friend. Hooray! It's getting even more like Skyrim now. Got an archer with us. Is he a stealth archer build? Who's... I'm hoping he gets those sneak attack damage things. I haven't played much Skyrim, I'll be honest. But I do mean to get around to it at some point. But I don't think I've ever actually properly sat down and just played Skyrim. Okay, cross the lakes next. Ooh. This guy's got a health bar. God damn it. I don't want him to have a health bar, that means he can die. Skyrim is boring. But what if you added a ton of mod? Is it still boring then? If I did play it, I'd play it like fully modded. Like, not to make it pretty, just to make it chaos. I feel that could be fun. To be honest. We'll just go around Skyrim in a tank. Honestly, that could be quite fun. I could see that being a good time. Is this guy following me? Yeah, he is. Also, that's a lot of... There it is. We need silver sword. Here we go. You know what? Let's just... do this. That's done a good job. Kinda stops him for a moment when they're on fire, doesn't it? Oh! I do like how these ones are different to the ones I found around Vellum. Because they've got, like, little skulls for hats. That's a lovely little touch. I do like that.
I've never been here before.
I didn't mean to talk to you. I didn't expect you to run up to me. I was trying to look.
Of Clan Tudorok. In fact, no one in Ard Skellig's especially fond of them.
Oh dear. Do I have to talk to him? Yeah, I don't care about any of those questions. I want to get back to looting. I don't want to talk to you. I doubt they'll have anything good, but I do want to loot them. That's enough looting for now. Now, apparently it's up here we want to go. Get across the lake. I mean, I found the lake. Apparently with treasure. Not all that hidden. Give this quest though. Who said if it really is wisdom and knowledge you seek, the most valuable possession, chest. And sail to into it, climb the mountain and walk the bridge. Once each 4 winds, commend yourself to gods and toss the chest to the sea. Holvarg is druid. Council then return to Sacred Grove. Toss chest in the sea. I don't feel one bit wiser, Bruce replied. Let's consider no shortcuts on the road to wisdom. Neither saying prayers nor making offerings, nor listening to words of wise men will grant it to you. That is your lesson. Hearing this, Holvarg flew into a fit of rage and strangled the Groot with his bare hands. Then struck his head with a pike and it's out in front of his house. With no that while he may not be wise, he was nobody's fool. That's brilliant. I love that. I mean, I think I know where we're going for that. I'm just gonna grab water. I mean, I should grab water too. I've only got like the one drink left in the bottle. But I mean, I can probably make do. I've only got like another 40 minutes left to maybe streaming for. That should be fine. God damn you, Drainer. I'm out of water now. Yeah, murder. Sirens. Sirens! You're gonna come down here, are you? I got one of them. Come on. We can both murder you. Or not. I got to grab water for myself. Okay, I will once I'm done with the sirens thing. That's fine. I don't like how the sirens actually scream. That's not the nicest. I mean, they also die, which is also quite nice. So, I mean, again, the makes up for it. Is this our man? So, fancy gold bits. Looks important.
Fallen! I was sure you died. Where have you been?
Ceres has gone to Speakerog, alone. Couldn't wait, no. Had to sneak off, as if you were afeard someone would steal the giant out from under you.
Ceres! She staked a claim to the throne then? And you'd have rather gone with her?
I'd have liked to have the choice.
Wait! Still need to thank you, Geralt of Rivia. I'll never forget you came to my aid.
Well, I'm surprised you know me, but
you know
I appreciate the facts.
Sing ballads about you. My father told me of your adventures when I was a lad. I remember it well. You needn't be a witcher to be a hero. Cold water and a salty breeze. Those are the Skillige lad's potions.
So that ballad about the witcher and the sorceress, that's you?
Yeah.
Seems I'm quite famous.
Where's the rest of your crew?
That's nice.
Fought our way through a swarm of sirens to get here. Only a handful of us left after that battle. Now we're but 3. The sirens tore Leif up good. We should see to his wounds.
He's dead.
What? Nah, he's just unconscious. Lost a bit of blood.
He's dead. Trust me.
Good guy.
Swore he'd
Lost
sink his blade
his
into
crew.
the giant's heart. Swore on the bones of his ancestors.
He's gonna take his sword then and use that to kill the giant. That's a nice symbolic thing.
Stupid question.
I do kinda like the ginger man. He's a bit reckless for my tastes, but I mean, I do enjoy the fact that he's at least trying to fill what his dead friend would have wanted. I'm gonna quickly go fill my water. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I've returned. And I have water now. That's good. I'm no longer gonna, like, become really dehydrated while doing this. I'm assuming just follow him because he's not part of my team. He knows where to go.
Plow an enormous horse, son, he is.
Wonderful.
What, the giant? I mean, sure. I don't know if a giant's really done.
Yeah.
Like, the giant, as far as I'm aware, just wants to build a boat. Like, sure, he's kind of kidnapped some people for it, but he made no idea of, like, hiring labour. That's not a thing a giant really gets taught in giant school, I wouldn't think.
Geralt, help me smash that. We're sure to reach the giant's cave this way.
We're literally just moving the rocks. It's
I
one
cover
of the more boring ways.
Position myself so as to keep the giant in sight.
A little bit extra on the end of the cutscene because we found that man who isn't dead and will hopefully stay that way. Not dead, I mean. Like, he's not going to stay dead or anything. I don't need to explain it. We don't want the man dead.
Gotta be close.
It's getting colder. I guess does mean we're getting towards the ice giant. Frost giant?
Careful now. One
But like,
step and you can rake him.
cold lad, pretty much.
Hey, quick! Let me out before he wakes!
Key should be around here somewhere.
Wait. Know what they call Viggy? The loon. For good reason too. Best he stay in there till we finish with the giant.
What? You out of your bloody mind, Uncrate?
I thought he was your comrade.
He is. Which is how I know what he's like to do.
Okay, I'll stay in there then, I
Guess you
guess.
should stay in the cage then.
It's not my quest.
I'll not forget this, Uncrate. You want all the glory to yourself? Let me out right now!
We could probably find the key to that easy enough, but apparently we've woken this guy up. That's fine. We can also just murder this guy first. Might even have the key just on it. How these giants work and that. Like, they seem to have at least some level of intelligence. I wouldn't be surprised if he did have a key on his person. Like a keyring around his waist or something. Ow. He does hit. He doesn't hit very hard. He didn't even hit me just there in this charger. You know what? This giant's a lot easier than I thought it would be. I'm kind of feeling bad. And, oh, we get cutscenes, do we? Well, that's just mean. So that's why the giant was it. That loon person's now dead because we didn't free him. Isn't that nice? I mean, that death's on the person who told us not to free him. Like, specifically warned us against it. It's alright. That's fine. I mean, as long as I'm not the one who's going to be held responsible by myself, that's fine. They can hold me responsible if they want, but I mean, I know that they said not to free him. Or at least the ginger-haired one. Alright, that giant's about dead then. Yeah, there we go. Here I am getting a finishing blow. Or getting close. Finishing blow. Might have been Ginger who did it. You're a giant. I do feel bad for him.
Viggy, poor bugger.
Should have let him out.
Shouldn't blame yourself. We never knew with Viggy. Might have rushed at the giant bare-fisted as soon as he was out.
That might have spelled death for us all. Thanks for your help.
The giant wasn't that tough. I feel we could have saved, like...
I'll make sure the skull.
Okay, I'm not gonna dwell on it. I mean, I'll say, like, you should keep
the Giant Slayer sounds better.
Glory.
It was your venture. You deserve the glory.
This man's got a tartan sash as well.
Let's get out of here.
I mean, I'm gonna have a quick look around. I'm gonna look the giant, but I'll meet you back.
I'll meet you on the beach.
I guess the beach. I was gonna say gonna meet you back on the, like, Skillige main island, but alright. And didn't have anything all that interesting, that giant. Bit of a shame. Is this a chest? That's the key to the cage, that. Alright. So we definitely could have freed your guy in there. He did die unnecessarily, but I mean, it wasn't on us. It was on the people who told me specifically not to free the guy trapped in the cage. So I'm not gonna dwell on it. It's fine. But he may have died unnecessarily. But I mean, everyone else is alive. Also, I'm definitely not able to get up there. I don't know why I'm trying. There's a path. I think that's just a hole you can fall in. Going from the roof or whatever. Anything else here? I mean, apparently there's stuff through there. Is there even a way to get in that bit? It doesn't look it. It doesn't look it. Alright. While we are on this island, get to signpost. We're gonna investigate big, like, elven castle up there. I do think it's elven. It would make sense if it was. Like, its name, that did seem to be fitting. Anyway, because of the current quest it's telling me to do, it's going to point me to signpost, which is nice. Although, I mean, I should be able to find a signpost. That's honestly fine. Do this. We need to go get a reward for helping out the daughter and son of the Craft, I think his name was. I think that was it. But yeah, Elven Castle. Or ruins of an Elven Fort. Something. Let's just drink some cat, because I'm assuming there's something dangerous in there and it's going to be dark. Now, apparently there's not anything dangerous anywhere. The door is locked. But I mean, I was kind of expecting, like, I'd have to go into, like, an underground cave. Definitely not anything here. It's just a dead end. This place have relevance later on, then. Imagine. Unless... is there a way to get inside? No, we can't see the inside of the door texture. There's definitely a way down in there. Oh, damn it. So there's a way down. Can't go that way. Okay, I just wasted that cat potion. I mean, is there anything around the side? That's my death if I go down there. So maybe don't do that. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's down this way. This, I mean, maybe once upon a time led to something, not at all anything now. Which is a shame. It's a real shame. Not doing anything there though. What I would like to do is take this boat, have an explore around this island, go up this way, and explore up that kind of area. That seems reasonable to do. If not sensible, seems reasonable. That's screaming again. Although something we do need to actually do while we're here, let's go back to that, like, giant's boat quick. Tell the man he's free. Unless we just murdered, like, a separate giant, which is unlikely. I we were allegedly extinct. Should, like, finger crossed, only be the one giant. Right? Any chance I could go down here? I don't know if this leads me, like, any closer to where I was wanting to go. I can go down. I'm going to. That's a chest. I'll open a chest. We even get a nice amethyst. Lovely. Bear fat's not all that useful. We got an amethyst. It's one of the nicer gems in my opinion. I do like that. Like, I think as far as gemstones go, diamonds are the most boring, yet they seem to be the most expensive. I don't know why. I understand that, like, they were massively inflated for the, like, industry to make rings and that. But, yeah. This man's still here. He's here. I kinda came back specifically for this guy to tell me he was free. He just left. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, like, there's all sorts of nice gems. I think, like, your opals and that are quite nice. But, I mean, that's just me spouting just random nonsense. I don't need to be telling anyone about this. It's fine. Oh, it's apparently snowing? I guess. Very light snow. Just the weather up by the minimap. I'm trying to look out for a signpost to travel again. Not seeing any. We do have something up this way we haven't been to though. Firstly, we have... I mean... boats. Yeah, more importantly, we have this town in ruins. Why is it in the ruins? Has it been abandoned? Was it abandoned because the giant was here and that we just couldn't stay here? Found a new marker for it. And... okay, there's... blood. Used to be a sword there. Marks in red, although I can't examine it. What happened here? Was it like a kind of inter-clan dispute of some kind? We had a fight over territory or something of that nature, maybe? But I'm not seeing any bodies, which makes me think... unless, is that a body there? That's a body there. Not as many bodies as I thought there would be, at the very least. Leads me to think this could have been like monsters who would have dragged off bodies to eat or something. Just continue to pick up this stuff. Nice Nilfgaardian armor and a superior bomb. I do like the bomb. I don't use it very often, but I do like the idea of having a superior one. Yeah, is that about all of this area? There's this house here, which is locked. Locked because there's nothing of interest inside, or locked because there's something of interest inside. It could really be either. I won't question it. Got a fast travel point. I'm going to keep on running. Because I remember... I mean, is it going to be marked as a Skillige? Like Skillige scavenger hunt. I mean, we're going to do that. Not doing that one. Treasure hunt. Shortcut. Not too late. Okay. That. Where is that? The lake should be just next to me. Okay, walk to the ridge. Bows to the four gods, and then threw away a chest of their treasure. Like, that is what happened in the note. Apparently from... I have to know the exact spot to go to. It's right underneath all the birds of corn. I'm confused, but okay. Let's down here. What on earth is this? Big chest, right? Yes, big chest. Alright, there we go. That was nice and simple. I thought I might as well do it while I was here. But yeah, back to my original plan. We're going to go find the boat. We're going to have a bit of a sail around for 20 odd minutes. And then I'll need to end the stream. Like, we're past, like, the exciting parts where I've been doing some of the missions. I'll do some Gwent tomorrow, as well as a bit of, like, other missions. Like, one of them is a race. I'm not a good racer in this area. Can I hope it's a boat race? I don't know how that would work. Doesn't really sound like a spectator sport of any kind. Yeah, let's go for a sail. I want to see why there's a boat up there. But the closest place for boat we can get to is just by this. So let's go for a sail. Just so we don't have a marker to... Actually no, so we do have a marker to the nearest signpost. And god damn it, Geralt. I wanted you to jump in the boat, not over. I'm going to keep the quest as it is. I don't have a particular destination. It'll be handy to know where the closest fast travel point is. Yeah. I expect to immediately come across you. Apparently it's swimming in the water underneath me currently. That's fine, we're just going to go for a sail. This is all good. Just sailing in the boat. They are now ignoring me. Okay, wreckage over there. It's out of interest. That's a harbour? Why is this a harbour? That seems interesting to me. Why is this counted as a harbour? A place where you can find the boat. The boat looks to be in disrepair, to say the least. And let's hop out. It's unmarked. I doubt there's going to be anything all that good. But this place, that's further along is marked as a harbour. Have a quick investigate. Like, I don't know what there would be, but I mean, there could be something here. If I'm allowed to, like, climb up and... Oh god, what on earth happened there? No, I'm not going to question it. Geralt just sank. That's fine. That's interesting, but that's fine. I'm not going to question it. Okay, we can get on... I mean, not exactly land here. And, I mean, there's a chest with a bit of stuff. Maybe anything interesting? I mean, actually, yes! Diagram for Reaper and a superior blizzard, not just an enhanced one. All I need is the basic one now. Yeah, crafting. What did I find? I found a Reaper. It sounds like a sword. Or like some person that cries. Probably a sword though. Just look at everything. Harpy. Digger. Yeah, it says Reaper. Bonus XP, chance to dismember. Big crit damage bonus. That's quite nice. I'd be happy with that, actually, yeah. That's a rather nice thing to find just in the middle of nowhere for no apparent reason. Still a bit confused as to why that was just in there. I mean, I'm assuming it's just random loot. There's a chance for it to appear in any chest. Sit back down. And where do we go from here? We want to go... pretty much directly north. Go to there. Head around this way. I'm not going to go through every area. I imagine a lot of them need you to go diving. At least some small extent. let's just go this way for now. So we're gonna come across. So I mean, we should come across something. Right? There's got to be something of interest in. It's too tempting to not just go sailing around in a boat. Like, why would they make you sail on a boat to get anywhere if you could just not? I can't meditate in a boat apparently. Fair enough. Fair enough, we'll get to dry land in a minute. Could be, if you see there just to the right of the sails, over that rock just we're passing now. Looks to be trees. That has to be the island we're wanting. It's the... I mean, it's a tower. Is it a guard tower? Do have things that might want to be murdering me slightly. And the smuggler's cache. Yes, we could stop for it. Like, it's literally just on the surface. Problem is, we've got a bunch of stuff trying to murder us. Like, it's not the most interesting place to stop. If they stopped following us, maybe. But no, I'm not going to jump into the water. I don't even know how many, but there's a lot. There's a lot. Alright, from here, it's like buckthorn on the ground. And where can we get off? I mean, I can guess through this way. Like, I think that was a small path I could take just next to here. Let's go. That's apparently me crashed the boat. I mean, yeah. Never claimed Geralt was a good boat driver. Ah, you're back, are you, Trainer? That's good to hear. We're having a bit of a sail around. Apparently I can't climb up there. And I'm gonna call BS, but okay. We're just having a sail around and I'll end the stream in another 10 or so minutes. I just reverse the boat quickly. As you do, you make the wind go backward. Stupid, I do love it. That's stupid. Alright, now the wind goes forwards, because that's how it works. What bottles left? You got a litre cocktail mixer. I mean, sure, do you have a cup to pour it into? That sounds like it's not the best thing to drink out of. I mean, you do you and all that, but surely there's better things to drink out. There's got to be. So this is where the pirates stuff is. Alright, that's fine. Just air up if you would. There we go. There we murder! They're level 12, they don't matter in any capacity. Yeah, that guy dropped his shield because I set him on fire. Now the rest of them just die. Just quickly eat a bit of grilled pork. Just because I do want to get my health back. And, okay, you know what, I should maybe take this fight a bit more seriously. I've kind of taken a lot more damage than I meant. True. You take blood off and it's plastic. I mean, sure. I just thought it might not be the most convenient thing to drink out of, but okay. Let me see. What's going on here, and why is that locked? Do you have a key? It looks like a leader of any kind. I'm doubting we've got a key, and I don't need pickouts. I should really not bother. We're actually quite bulky. This is pirates.
No choice.
We get more as we go further in. An interesting place to be then. Alright. Take that one. Got another friend just here. Oh, it's a poor guard dog. I mean, I don't mean to assume its financial status, but I'd imagine it's not going to live much longer anyway. Oh, here's a place I've just stumbled into. I just came here because I saw there was an island with a boat by it and a point of interest. Like, I assumed there'd be something. Is this going to be like a guarded treasure, or what is this? They've put more points into Femboy Friday stuff. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's hopefully quite a while off still. That's all good. Yeah, for pirates. I don't see why they'd all just abandon these really big fortified places. Like, this would have taken generations to build. Like, with the current technology. Considering we're on an island. Like, you can't just have a quarry next door. That doesn't work. Just, I feel terrible with all that, like, dog whining. Okay. Maybe we don't burn all of the animals and people alive. I feel bad doing that. Burn some of these people. That's fine. Like, we don't need to spare all of them. We need to be a bit careful, because we still do have people shooting at us, I suppose. I like the new, like, Igni. It's a good fun one, isn't it? It's just war crimes, but magic war crimes. It's lovely. Also, there are an awful lot of pirates. This is the biggest, like, stronghold I've ever come across in this game so far. At least an enemy stronghold. I've come across, like, larger ones which haven't been hostile. Where did I go? Over there? Apparently people underneath. There's one guy up here. There we go. Okay, we're still getting shot by one more. How do we get to them? And Ursine Steel Sword and Hats. That's a handy one to get, I would imagine. Jump into here. Not a way down. Is it up there? It actually is. Yeah, upstairs doesn't go anywhere. So underneath. Oh, pirates.
Let's dance.
Yes, let's dance, says Geralt. Causing yet another war crime. I don't understand why Geralt likes war crimes so much. He thinks of it as dancing, apparently. What is that? Like an audible door. It's okay, but we get grilled chicken sandwich. Something of that nature. You commit war crimes in Bosnia, do you? As long as it's not being done locally, it's arguably better. But, I mean, it's still a war crime. Alright. Anything good in here? Not good. This is the leader! You want all we've got, do you? Well, here's all I've got. It's called murder. We've got this treasure. Need to prison. That was the leader. Was he torturing folk? It looks like it. I didn't expect them to be, like, good guys, seeing as they're pirates who attack you on sight, but... An interesting place to just stumble across. I'm quite happy I went to explore. Lovely. Bad cat smith. I mean, I'm going to say no. I don't think I've ever even heard of it. Like, it doesn't ring a bell in the slightest. Like, I'm assuming you're not saying anything relevant to this game, so that's probably fine. You need to, like, again, like, send a picture or something. Where did I go? I got a key to prisons. Were prisons up here? Maybe? Is this a prison? Doesn't look like a prison up here. A bit over this way. Is up here a prison? Am I allowed to, like, climb? No, I'm not allowed to climb that. Geralt, don't jump off a cliff. To Geralt. You're so over the top with all your movements when you really don't need to. Okay, is it this way to prison? That looks like it could be. I've apparently guarded treasure. Like, back where I just was. I don't know entirely where. But, okay, no, I can't go into there either. I would have thought the guarded treasure would have been the place where I went before. Like, I know where there was a locked door on this island, but it's back at the very start. Is there not a better place to go? I can't help feel I'm missing something. Like, is this unlockable? No. Not even with the key to the prisons. But, I mean, understandably, prisons are probably underground, down under this again. Did I miss something? I mean, my perception's impeccable, but I've probably missed something. Just make sure everything's highlighted. Got a door. Now that is unlocked. Okay. That wasn't marked in the mini-map. Fair enough, I missed that. And there we go. It's been interesting. I mean, has it been good? I mean, arguably, yes. It's actually been pretty decent. Is that all the loot in here? Looks to be all the loot. Although, location still marked as incomplete. In here?
Sky cells.
Man.
Nice idea for a prison without bars. Shame he didn't know how to fly.
You're a halfling fellow. I mean, yeah, that would be a horrible place to live, especially when you have sirens to deal with, like, quite nearby. That's just a bucket, which has apparently got the relic blade I need to loot it. That was the last treasure end. Okay, that is a silly time. Alright, any of this new stuff any good? Better than better yet. Worse. Better. There we go. We're playing some nice dress-up Geralt. I do love it. It's my favourite game. Ooh, that's a good steel sword. I want it for. Like, comparing these, I think I'd rather have what I currently have. This one... tough choice. Like... no, it's this one to look at even. Yeah, you love men. I get it, Trey. I do appreciate you telling me such, but... I get it. Do you want this? Level 19. So it's got so much better damage. I ought to equip it. I'd be daft not to. What colour do you like best? I like the idea of giving it stagger, so I'm gonna... Go fire or poison? I'm gonna say probably poison. Fire seems a lot trickier to use. Do this. That should hopefully give us a purple sword, right? Nice purple sword. I figured out how the colours of the runes work, and it's lovely. Like, the last rune you place in is the one which actually changes the colour to whatever that rune's supposed to be. Yeah, I think with that, that's probably where I'm going to end the stream. Us having a nice new purpley rune sword. Let's throw it out again. Ah, lovely. Look at that purple. Glorious. Other swords... yellow. Or orange? So probably more of an orange. Yeah, that should be us for today. Doing more of this tomorrow. I think we'll start off by just investigating options in this area. I mean, there's a lot out in the ocean. We have We have an awful lot out in the ocean just next to where I am. Very much want to go investigate all that. But yeah, that's all for now. Do we want to raid someone? I mean, I don't know who's all actually in the stream. I know you're here being active, but I'm going to try getting into raiding people. I've been meaning to for a long time, but I keep forgetting. I've remembered this. Do you have anyone in particular you want to raid? I don't know, watch someone playing Apex? I'm going to watch, like, more Witcher? I don't know. Speaking things. You're not wanting your Apex. Fair enough. Fair enough, you don't want Apex. Let's see if I can find someone without many viewers who is, like, English. That is the ideal. I apologise for not making the best commentary right now. I'm not even looking at, like, the chat much. Just trying to find someone. Like a Chinese person playing Gwent. The VTuber apparently, maybe don't do. Got to be able to find someone who looks interesting. Gone past the same like view multiple times. I think this is infinitely looping. Possibly. I don't know. You want the Chinese VTuber, do you? You won't know what they're saying. I found myself. I found a Canadian doing it. Let's go get the Canadian. No, but we're going for the Canadian. It's much better. Anyway, let me set up the raid. And that'll be us. Yeah, I'm loving this game. It's a good time. I do hope everyone else is enjoying it. I appreciate people coming by to keep me company, even if it is just lurking or whatever. But yeah. But now, that is all. I'll hopefully see you all around. Enjoy the rest of your days or evening or whatever it may be for you, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow or some other time. Who knows? Let's do this raid. Bye for now.